Welcome to KMDW News. I'm your host, Hiss.
And I'm your co-host, Tori. And this is the 5 o'clock news.
This just in, the Berlin Conference has been resolved.
It is the year 1884, and history has just been made. The Berlin Conference is deciding which countries are going to take control of Africa. Otto von Bismarck, a German chancellor, called on the representatives of France, UK, Spain, Russia, and more. And they're all going to take part in the Berlin Conference today.
Let's take a look at the footage our camera crew has received. Unfortunately, due to the privacy doctrine, we are unable to hear the conference. Did you see that handshake?
Yes, indeed, Hiss.
Tori.
Oh, just received word. Cassidy is an up-close view of the penal colony in Australia.
Oh, let's go take a look.
I'm here live in Australia where mass amounts of convicts from overcrowded prisons from all over Britain have been moved here. These convicts, when done with their sentences, will populate Australia as free citizens. Oh wait, here comes one now. Sir, can I ask you some questions?
Sure.
How long is your sentence here in Australia?
15 years.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta go.
Oh, back to you in the studio.
You want to give him dolls later?
Yeah.
Guys.
Oh, sorry.
Looks like it's going to be a close war between the British Empire and the two Boer republics, the Orange Free State and the Transvaal Republic.
Well, have you heard about the new guerrilla warfare? It's completely changing the fundamental tactics of conventional warfare.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it any less effective.
That's true. To be an effective guerrilla warfare, you must have good knowledge of the surrounding countryside and speedy maneuver in good hiding spots.
Yeah. You know, you also have to be mobile and never engage in any head-to-head confrontation against the enemy forces.
Now, all of these tactics are what is helping the Boers stand a chance against the British.
And now let's take a look at Shaniqua interviewing a local Hawaiian plantation owner.
Sending it off.
Hi, I'm Shaniqua, live in Hawaii, and I'm going to ask this plantation owner a few questions. How did you feel when the original sugar trade system between Hawaii and America was in order?
The United States government had provided my people in generous terms, but after the Civil War, profits began to swell.
How do you feel as a hard-working plantation owner about the McKinley tariff?
The tariff has been detrimental to all Hawaiian farmers. It has driven up the prices of farm equipment and has failed to halt sliding agricultural prices.
Oh, wow. Anything else the public should know?
There hasn't been much competition with exported goods since American foods are already cheaper than our exports.
Good luck and thank you for your time. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, that's some complicated
Right?
stuff.
Especially just for farming, right?
Now let's go take a look at Ryan in Southeast Asia.
Excuse me, can I speak with you?
Sure.
Hi, I'm here with
Twanchi.
a Southeast Asian farmer with a problem. Please, enlighten us, Swansea.
Well, first my land was imperialized by Spain, but then since the Spanish-American War, now it's American land.
And why is that your problem?
Well, because they changed all of my food crops to cash crops.
And how does that affect your country?
Well, everyone's family is now starving because of cash crops not being food crops.
This is happening all over imperialized land. That's a bad hiss, Tori.
Wow, that Twanchi, great style, nice smile. Good.
Now let's go to Caitlin, all the way in Africa, interviewing the David Livingstone.
Is that in the Congos?
Hi, I'm Caitlin here, live in Africa with David Livingstone. Will you explain to me what your purpose was in Africa?
Well, I traveled here in around 1840 to end slave trade and explore the continent.
So I heard Henry Stanley came to bring you back to civilization from Africa.
Indeed.
How'd that go?
It was, well, I had previously become the first European to cross with South Africa, and I had become Britain's national hero, and I think they wanted to bring me back to that, but I decided to stay in Africa.
Yeah, do you think you made the right decision?
Yeah, I really wanted to finish my studies.
So what do you think, out of all of your accomplishments, was your most significant?
I founded Victoria Falls in northern Africa, and I also helped develop many African groups who lived in the Congo area.
Wow, that's great. Thanks for your time, and back to the KMDW headquarters.
Wow, that David Livingstone, incredible dude.
Yeah. Now we're going to Caitlin in a tree.
Hi, I'm Caitlin, and I'm here with the Sepoy Soldier. Excuse me, can I ask you a few questions? Sure. Can I ask, what is the job of a sepoy soldier?
We are the staff of the East India Company's army when they decided to take over my country.
And how do you feel about the constant racism towards your people?
Recently, some gossip has spread amongst the sepoy soldiers that the cartridges on our rifles are sealed with beef and pork fat. Aware of that fact, we are the group made of Hindus and Muslims. The East India Company has not considered at all we aren't allowed to eat these meats, which is racist in itself.
Thank you for your time. Now back to you, Tori. You know, I love Caitlin. She's so pretty.
Right. You guys look just like each other. Must be related somehow. And now, let's go to the Pope with Ryan.
Hi, this is Ryan, live from Ireland with the Catholic Pope, talking about English expansion into Ireland. So, can you tell me about why you signed lands to Ireland over to the English king?
Well, the desire to impose authority by the English kingship had grown so much so that I knew we wouldn't be able to defend ourselves in a war against the English.
So, how do you feel as a religious leader that this has impacted your Irish citizens?
You know, I've witnessed the limitations put on the Catholics over the past couple of years, not only as religious people, but as citizens as well.
One more question. What types of civilian opportunities are being limited by the English because of your decision?
You know, while the Irish unfortunately can no longer hold office, they have to pay taxes on the Catholic Church, and English has been made the official language of Ireland.
Thank you for your time, Pope. Back to you in the studio.
Hope Ireland can get it together.
Yeah, maybe like 7 years.
Well, that's it for tonight. We're going to go to McDonald's now.
Donald, they need it. Okay, that's it for KMDW News.
Good luck and good night.